I am Slick Nick, the living legend of hair loss, the 39-year-old man who chose, during the midst of COVID, to shave off those sides while the top continues to grow. Yes, you are looking at a man who has a receding hairline, who has a Pompadour undercut, and who just got a fresh haircut yesterday. See, when you're Nick Shell, your life is kind of weird because anytime you get a haircut, you make a couple of videos on it, and hundreds of people watch it, and then at the end of the month you get a check from Google AdSense, which is YouTube, $500. That's my life. And you, part of the free market, are continuing to allow this to happen. If you didn't watch these videos, I would not continue to make them. You are supporting this. This is what you want in your life. So now that we're a minute into this video that you want, let's do a little turnaround. Now keep in mind, this is not a new hairstyle for me. About 6 months ago, I got this hairstyle for the first time. But my hair grew, within those 6 weeks or so. So she didn't touch the top at all when she cut my hair. Only the sides and the back. That's a #1 guard on the sides and the back. Right along the edge, it is a 1.5 guard. But basically, most of my head is shaved while there's actually a lot of hair on top. I made another video where I showed it when it was kind of just slicked back. There is that as an option, but I feel like this is really what works for me. I like how it's just like almost like you're wearing a hat, and that's it. I do want to point out this little curly do situation. So for the actual undercut, where it's cut under the part that lays over there, what I do is I just make it do a little curl going back that way. So even though my hair's going this way, I make sure that goes back like that. So there you go. This is what it looks like. What I wonder is if the next time I get a haircut, if I will take some length off the top. I'm really just experimenting with it. And I really like this hairstyle, and I really don't ever want to, I say this a lot, but I really don't want to go back to another hairstyle. And granted, a shorter version of this, sure. What would this look like instead of being 3 inches on top? What would it look like 2.5 or 2 inches? Maybe even 1 inch. What would that look like? So I guess when I get tired of this, I'll just take more off the length. But here's what I love. I just love the low maintenance sides in the back. I love that I can wake up, go to the gym, my hair is not going to be sticking up and looking weird, because ultimately I get a damp comb and I just comb it, and the product that's already in it from the day before does the trick. It is so low maintenance, and I love not having to figure out where am I going to part my hair. That is always already determined for me. So again, if you actually have a receding hairline, which most of you don't, what's funny is most of my viewers are worrying, what if I do go bald? Will I go bald? Most of my viewers don't even really have a receding hairline. But for anybody watching my videos who thinks, I wonder if I could pull that off, well, just show my video to the person who cut your hair, and you can show them an example to go by as far as where the part is cut. I mean, it was funny because it's a very simple haircut. Like, it doesn't even take long to do. It's just a matter of having enough on the length on top. And then it's funny because when she cut my hair, she had like this clamp, and she just bunched all my hair up together, got the clippers out. It really didn't take long at all. So there you go. I'm continuing this hairstyle. I will say there was a learning curve of about 2 weeks for me to really understand the best way to fix it. And I've made multiple videos showing that I do it in less than a minute is all it takes. But I had to know how to go about doing that. That yes, it is better if you use a blow dryer after you've already put the product in and combed it, and then do it again, all in less than a minute. Yes, you could put no product in it, but for me, it just feels sloppy. This, to me, I like the rebellion of this hairstyle, especially being my age. Like, that's what's great. I'm 39 years old. This is a younger man's haircut. It literally is. The whole reason I got this haircut last time was because my 9-year-old son got it, and then my hair happened to be the same length, so I was like, let's try that out. So there you go. Keep in mind, it is impossible to cause male pattern baldness. It is impossible to prevent male pattern baldness. Instead, you just look at that video. There's a link right there. It's going to help you know the right 5 questions to ask yourself if you're going to go bald. It has nothing to do specifically with your dad being bald or your mother's dad being bald or hair in the shower, hair in the soap, hair in the bed, all kinds of silly things. No, if I don't mention it in the video, it doesn't matter. So click that video and you'll also, as a bonus gift, find out the 10 ways that society actually judges you. You can worry about your hair all day long. Meanwhile, if they like you or don't like you, it's for other reasons. Wouldn't you want to know what those actual reasons are? It's all in that video. Click it right there. And do not leave a comment asking if I'm going to look at your hair. I refuse. Do it yourself, punk. Watch the video. Ask yourself the question. Do the work, man. It's time to grow up.